There's something unusual happening around Princess Leonor right now. Not loud, not dramatic, but deeply strategic. Every step she takes, every appearance, every silence, feels calculated. And the question is, why now? Because behind the calm image, this may be the most sensitive moment of her entire future as Queen of Spain. Building curiosity. For years, Leonor has been preparing for the role she was born into. Disciplined, reserved, precise. But recently, something has shifted. It's not just about royal duty anymore. It's about timing, pressure, and expectations that are quietly intensifying. And if you look closely, you'll notice that Leonor isn't just growing into her role. She's navigating something much bigger. One, the weight of expectation. To understand why Leonor is moving carefully, you have to understand what she represents. She is not just the daughter of King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia. She is the future of the Spanish monarchy. And that future is delicate. Spain has a long and complex relationship with its royal family. Public opinion can shift quickly. Every action is analyzed, questioned, and remembered. So Leonor doesn't have the freedom to figure things out publicly, like most young people her age. Every move she makes is already part of history. 2. Why this moment is different. But why this moment? Why does everything feel more controlled now than before? Because Leonor is entering a transition phase. She is no longer just the princess in training. She is becoming a visible symbol of continuity. Her recent appearances, speeches, and commitments show something clear. She is stepping closer to the center of royal responsibility. And that shift changes everything. Now, it's no longer about potential. It's about proof. 3. The strategy behind her silence. One of the most interesting things about Leonor right now is what she doesn't do. She doesn't overshare. She doesn't react emotionally in public. She doesn't chase attention. And in today's world, that's rare. But it's intentional. Because silence, in her position, is not weakness. It's control. Every word she speaks will be remembered. Every opinion could become political. So instead of saying more, she chooses to say less, and mean more. 4. The pressure no one talks about. There's another layer most people don't see. Leonor isn't just preparing to be queen. She's preparing to be compared. Compared to past monarchs. Compared to her father. Compared to expectations that were never fully defined. And here's the difficult truth. She has to be perfect. Without ever appearing forced. That balance is incredibly hard. Too formal, she feels distant. Too relaxed, she feels unprepared. So every gesture becomes a calculation. Not fake, but carefully measured. 5. The role of image and timing. Right now, timing is everything. The monarchy doesn't just operate on tradition. It operates on perception. Leonor's team, and her family, understand this deeply. They know that public trust is built slowly, but can be lost quickly. So what do? They move carefully. They choose when she appears, what she wears, what she says, where she goes, not to control her, but to protect what she represents. 6. A personal sacrifice. But here's where things become more human. What does Leonor give up in all of this? Freedom, spontaneity, the ability to make mistakes privately. While others her age explore life openly, she has to live it under quiet observation. And that changes how you move. It makes you slower, more thoughtful, more aware of consequences. So when you see Leonor moving carefully, it's not hesitation, it's awareness. 7. The invisible test. Right now, Leonor may be facing an invisible test. Not an official one, not something announced, but something understood. Can she carry the image of stability? Can she represent modern Spain while respecting tradition? Can she earn trust before she even wears the crown? Every appearance becomes part of that answer. 8. Why the world is watching. And it's not just Spain watching. International media is paying attention too. Because Leonor represents something rare. A young future queen in a changing Europe. How she handles this moment could shape how monarchies are seen in the next generation. So her careful movements aren't just personal. They're symbolic. 9. What happens if she moves too fast? Now imagine the opposite. What if Leonor rushed, spoke too openly, acted too freely, tried to modernize too quickly? It could create tension, misinterpretation, even controversy. And once that happens, it's very hard to take it back. That's why careful movement isn't just a choice. It's a necessity. 10. A quiet transformation. What we're witnessing right now is a quiet transformation, not dramatic, not obvious, but powerful. Leonor is shifting from being guided to becoming someone who must guide. And that transition doesn't happen loudly. It happens in small, controlled steps. 11. The human side of Leonor. It's easy to see her as a symbol. But she's also human. A young woman navigating responsibility most people can't imagine. Trying to stay authentic, while carrying expectations that are anything but normal. So her careful approach might also be her way of staying grounded. 12. What this means for her future. If Leonor continues this path, something important will happen. Trust will build, not through big gestures, but through consistency. And when the time comes for her to take on even greater responsibility, people won't just see a princess. They'll see a prepared leader. So when you watch Princess Leonor now, look closer. The careful movements, the controlled presence, the quiet confidence, they're not random, they're preparation. Because this moment may be shaping the queen she will one day become. And the real question is, will this careful strategy make her stronger? Or will it hold her back?